Hi everyone, it's Crystal. Welcome back to my channel. I just got back from California, had an amazing trip, and of course fun to visit my sister, but it's also great to be home. So I'm sorry about the lack of videos over the past week, but I was just having some fun with her. We did a ton of shopping and it was a blast. So anyways, today marks 20 weeks into my twin pregnancy. I can't believe I'm already at 20 weeks. It's ridiculous. So I am over halfway done because they do not let twins go really past 38 weeks. Anyways, yesterday I had our 20-week anatomy scan. I did not find out the genders. My husband was there and he was very adamant with not finding out. It's just going to be a fun surprise when they are born. So we did not find out the genders, but we did get to see the babies, which was amazing, and just find out a little bit more about how they're doing in there. So, first of all, let me start off with some of the fun comments I have been getting. So here, let me show you why. Let me see if you can see my belly here. I'm gonna zoom out a second. Maybe more. Can you see that? Holy cow. So I'm definitely growing a lot. So, like I said, I flew to California. And so, of course, I got all kinds of funny looks in the airports. They're probably like, should she be flying on an airplane? She's gonna have babies soon. So one of the flight attendants, as I was leaving the plane, she's like, oh, are you almost due? I'm like, no, not even close. And she's like, oh. And that was that, because it was just kind of as we were walking by. So I think she was kind of like, really? The next flight I was on that day, one of the flight attendants goes, oh, when are you due? And I said, well, it'll be August. And she goes, are you kidding me? What are you, having twins? You're huge. And I'm like, yeah, yes I am, thank you. So I don't know. It's just really weird, the kind of questions and comments I'm already getting on how large I am. So I have gained about 25 pounds. I got weighed yesterday. So I'm feeling gigantic. My doctor said that he really wants me to gain 50 pounds because that really correlates to healthy, full-term babies. So I've been eating and enjoying my food for sure. As far as cravings go, I really haven't had any special cravings, I would say. Not really. More, I would say, probably food aversions. So just certain things don't sound good to me. I'm just kind of picky when it comes to when it's time to eat. It's like, okay, what actually sounds good today? Because what sounded good yesterday doesn't sound good at all today. So it's just kind of a weird deal, but nothing really to report on as far as that goes. Sleeping has been probably the toughest thing that I've been dealing with already. As you can see, I'm very large already. I can't sleep on my back, and they don't recommend that, of course, when you're pregnant. When I try to lay on my back, like I start to breathe really fast, like I get short of breath, I will say. And then also yesterday in my ultrasound, you have to lay down for the ultrasound, I started like sweating and like trying to catch my breath, and it was just getting really hard to breathe. So I actually had to turn onto my left side for half of the ultrasound, which really stunk because it was hard to see the screen. And then I felt much better. So sleeping has been a huge issue, only because I have to sleep on my side, and they prefer the left side, of course. So that's really the side that I try to, but I flip between sides like constantly all night long. So sleeping seems like one night I have excellent sleep and then the next night I'm up all night. So I guess just preparing me for the inevitable coming up in the next few months. So sleeping is probably the hardest thing for me right now. My clothes are getting tighter. What else as far as pregnancy goes? I think that about covers it. I just can't believe I'm 20 weeks. So let's get to the scan. So yesterday I had the big ultrasound. We kind of live in a smaller, well, I wouldn't say small town, but we live in a town that does have a hospital. However, there's no sort of like NICU unit or any area that really specializes in like high-risk pregnancies. We have a lot of good OBGYNs, so I just go to an OBGYN. But we do have, from a larger city by us, they come once a month and they see patients who are maybe higher risk, or whatever the case might be. So I was able to see that doctor. It's a fetal maternal medicine doctor. Does that make sense? So they actually came and did the scan yesterday. So I felt really important knowing that I was getting a really good scan by an excellent team of just ultrasound techs, doctors, nurses, everything. So that was reassuring, I would say. So anyways, we did the scan. It was, how long did it last? They said it takes 45 minutes per baby. So I was really prepared to be laying on the table forever and just like, I don't know, sounded like really long, an hour and a half for an ultrasound, but time flew by. It was so fun to see them. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it because it was so cool. Don't let me cry because I'm thinking about it. Okay. So anyways, let me show you here. I'm gonna zoom out a second. So I have two babies, of course. One baby is actually right up here, baby B. And then baby A is like right here. So I have just started been feeling movements, so it was really cool to just see him on the screen and know, okay, there is actually a baby right there. So yes, I feel them both. It's very sporadic, but I definitely feel baby A, who's lower, quite a bit more. So that one is gonna be a wild kid. I just have a feeling. So anyways, we did the scan. I have some pictures here. I will show them to you. We just sat in the room after the scan and then waited for the doctor to review all the results. He came back in and said, it was literally a 2-minute appointment with him. He said, everything looks great. Do you have any questions? And we kind of weren't prepared for that. So I'm like, no, I don't think I have any questions right now. As long as everything looks good, we're happy. So I kind of wish I would have asked some questions, but I'm not sure what I should have asked. So anyways, they are measuring almost a week larger than what they are. So that's good. We wouldn't want it really the opposite where they're too small. So we're right on track as far as growth goes. They both weigh 12 ounces. So they are like very, very similar. 12 ounces. What else? She said she compared it to the size of a pop can. We say pop here where we live, by the way, or soda can, Coke can, whatever you call it. So they are definitely growing. My app on my phone says they're the size of bananas. So I will show you a couple pictures that we got. Again, it's so hard to get both of them on the screen because they are getting a lot larger. So I was able to get a profile picture of each of them. So let me see if I can show you this. So this is baby A. See if it'll focus there. So baby A, this is the wild one. So just a very good profile picture there. So baby A, so cute. And then here's baby B. This one was harder to get because this is when I was laying on my side because I was about to pass out. But yeah, there we go. So yeah, we got to see their profiles, so that was amazing. And then she printed out a couple of their feet. This was the best one I had. This is baby B's feet. So I thought that was really cute. So yeah, such a blessing to hear that everything is okay. We opted out of all of the initial screenings and testings that you can do just because it doesn't matter to us. My doctor, his question to me was, would you, if, for instance, if you found out something was wrong with your baby, maybe a disability of some sort, would you terminate the pregnancy? And of course our answer is no. So we opted out of everything. So going into the appointment, I was a little nervous, a little scared, especially because there's 2 lives in there. But to hear that everything is going well so far was just amazing. So yes, exciting. Here I go, the hormones. So the one thing they couldn't get yesterday was the fetal echo, where they really take a closer look at the baby's heart. They were able to get, a few pictures and whatnot of the heart. So everything so far is looking good, but we do need to go back in 4 weeks or a month to have the fetal echo done, which is fine. We get to see the babies again. So that'll be, what'd they say, a 90-minute appointment where they will look just more in detail at the heart, just to rule out anything before we can kind of graduate from the fetal medicine doctor. So we have that. I'm trying to think what else. Otherwise, I'm doing really well. Yes, my energy has been back. I haven't been like extremely tired throughout the day, so I'm able to get things done. But at the same time, I am still trying to take it easy, especially when the kids are napping. That's kind of when it's like, okay, I'm gonna go sit in a recliner, kick my feet up, and maybe watch a TV show, read a book, whatever it is. It's just my time to kind of just kick my feet up, because otherwise I feel like I'm on my feet all day chasing them. So anyways, so excited about these. It was amazing. If you have any questions for me, please leave them below and I will get back to you. This is kind of my first real kind of pregnancy update. Also have some really cute pictures that my sister took of myself. We stopped out at Laguna Beach when we were in California, or when I was, she lives there. When I was in California, we went to the beach. She took some pictures on my camera for me, so I want to share a few good snapshots of that after I get done with this. But thank you so much for watching and for all your prayers. They are working. I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.